Shakia.
Got the knowledge, y'all.
Hi you guys, my name is Guru Shakia and welcome to my channel. Today we are discussing how to be a healthy empath, grounding and protection techniques. Now being an empath myself, I've done the research of Googling every chance I got to figure out how to be the best version of the empath I can be, to be empowered and to be healthy and to be happy. Now this takes a lot of maintenance as opposed to everyone else who gets to live willy-nilly. We actually have to take it upon ourselves to be more precise and more detailed in our self-care. Because it's actually step number one in protecting and grounding yourself and feeling healthy is self-care, which includes things such as exercise, water, meditating, and yoga. So it's no coincidence that our bodies are in direct relation to how we feel as empaths, because a lot of our feeling sensations come through our body. So if we feel like shit, or if we're feeding ourselves bad food, if we're not getting enough air in our lungs by mindful breathing, if we're not drinking enough water, which water removes energy blocks, we will feel at our worst. Especially as empaths, we will feel it 100 times worse than a normal person. So whereas people may be able to go on a regular basis without water, without jogging, that's fine for normal people. But as far as empaths, we feel to the T. If our body feels like shit because we're so sensitive, we feel it 1,000 times worse. So in a sense, we need to pamper ourselves a little bit more and be mindful, or we will suffer. That will add on to your baggage of being able to feel energy 24/7 from everyone else, and you don't want that kind of, pressure or baggage. So number one, like I said, self-care and water. When we remove, what water does is drinking so much of it removes energy blocks. Not only drinking water, but being near pools of water, like lakes, everything. Like you'll see that a lot of empaths, when they figure out their empathic abilities and exercising more, they're always swimming in pools or lakes or being near them. It's just a calming effect that it does for empaths. Now exercise is another thing. Another thing that gets rid of energy blocks. So you have to make sure you do cardio, jogging, these high intense exercise and workouts. And meditating is another thing that you have to have a calm mind in order to be sane. Because we have so much chatter going on, as far as energetic wise, and maybe you're a telepathic empath, you have to make it a point to clear your mind so you can even differentiate who's thoughts and energy. Because when you go without meditating, I've noticed this myself, I suffer the most because you're not being mindful of, like, you know, when you're an empath, you have to slow down, like, wait, is this my energy or is this not my energy? Am I picking up some other stuff? Am I holding on to some baggage? You have to take time and do that, because no one's going to do it for you. And you'll tend to, keep picking up stuff to do or things to do without realizing that you're damaging yourself by encountering the wrong energies. It's even as simple as meditating and seeing if the people you're hanging around is the people you're supposed to be around. Things you have to really come to protect your energy. And you do that by meditating. So number one is directly how you feel. Now number two is nature. It's very, very important as an empath to get out in nature. It's also important for us to have solitude. It's no coincidence that a lot of empaths are introverts. Because we are so sensitive and we're made so sensitive, it's like we're the filter for the whole world, and we need our time alone to recharge and regroup and to get our mind right and to get, to not go insane. So if you're an empath right now and you're always on the go, maybe you're on the go, and maybe you're an extroverted empath even, you have to make a point to get solitude. Like, even if you don't like it, you have to, because that's going to maintain your sanity. So walking barefoot in the grass, laying in grass, stargazing, anything to be out in nature and to enjoy the beauty of the world. Because another thing, empaths admire beauty much more, and we need to take out time to actually, soak it in. That's also nurturing your body as an empath that's so sensitive. And maybe you're always an empath that's like, everything's so negative, but the point is we can see the beauty in the world. We just have to stop and look. And mostly in nature is where we recharge. So walking barefoot or even soaking in the beauty of the flowers, the stars, that is actually re-nourishing and recharging your body. So the third one is visualization. Now this is a big one because in my early stages of being an empath, I used visualization a lot, which I've been slacking on lately. I'm probably going to do it right after this video. But it helped me a lot in my journey. Visualizing a protective shield. I heard visualizing a violet bubble is the strongest version of a protective shield, or gold or white light. So what this does is it just gives you a sense of separation, like you're not taking in so much energy and things of that nature. You can also ask for divine guidance or divine help from your guides, because they are here to help you in your journey. You don't have to do it all alone, basically. Ask and you shall receive, basically. You can visualize a clear white light. So what this does is clears your channel. What you do is visualize a white light coming from your crown chakra all the way to your base chakra, and surround yourself by white light. What this does is, when you do that, you create the intent of, like, I'm clearing out all the energy blocks and negativity and psychic attacks and vampire attacks, things like that. That helped a lot in my journey. You can also visualize, when you meditate in the grass, a root coming from your root, a root like a plant root or tree root, coming from your base chakra to the ground, into the core of the lava of the earth, and the red energy going up that root into all your chakras. Now what this does is it grounds you to Mother Earth more and makes you feel less floaty, which empaths can get, like, if they have too much energy, take on too much energy. Now another important thing is learning about your chakras. Chakras are very important because you are empath. You should know as much as you can about energy, because that's what you do. You feel energy to the most subtle plane there is. Even you can sense, if you're really sensitive, you can sense the spiritual realm and everything. So you're really taking on a lot of stuff. Now your chakras is your energy, so that has to be open. You have to visualize each chakra's color and open the center. Visualize like a flower, like a red flower opening for the base chakra, an orange flower opening for the sacral chakra, things of that nature, and all the chakras. And what this does is it opens your chakras and it makes you feel more clear and level-headed and balanced. Now another way, an easy way to clear your aura, though, of energies is sage. So some of you probably heard of sage, but basically what it does is you just, wave it, smoke it all around your aura, and it protects you, clears your aura of, and this really works, clears your aura, your third eye, your intuitive senses of negativity, of everyone else's energy, and it gives you like a clean slate. Now, with something like that, you have to do it more often than you would with visualizing, but it does help in a quick fix. Now, the next one is distancing yourself from negative energy. So basically, energy vampires. Now, this is where solitude and meditation is going to come into play. A lot of us empaths have to actually meditate on the people we have in our lives, and if they're using us, if they're taking too much energy from us, if they're abusing us in any way, mentally, physically, spiritually, we have to take it upon ourselves to actually be, preserve our energy space. And sometimes we may be, for example, in relationships, we might be a chaser, so we're actually losing energy in one effect trying to get someone's attention, or being around arguments too much when you can really, leave that space. But we have to make it a point to distance ourselves from negative energy, negative friends, things that no longer serve us, even negative, things, becoming a minimalist, not having so much stuff or old things around that hold energy. And the last one is remaining positive, because I know a lot of empaths are very like, oh, it's a curse, but it's how you view the world, and it's your mindset, because there's beauty in everything. I had to teach myself, because I used to think the world was ending because I can, feel so much, and I'm telepathic even. But it's really how you view it and how you take care of yourself. And sugar is another no-no. My channel guidance wants to say caffeine even. Because we can easily sensory overload, even like too much artificial light or too much light in general, or too many things that are stimulating at once. Like, you can't have the TV on, the light on in your room, the radio blaring, or that would drive you insane. And just make sure you take a lot of showers and water, and take in a lot of water and things of that nature. But yeah, guys, that is like the freaking empath survival guide I just gave you. I hope this helped, and peace.